What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to have a little bit of a look at OP-06. You see, we got a big update here, and we can see the double pack, and there's lots of stuff to talk about, so let's start having a talk about some of this stuff, starting off with the fact that the release date has been confirmed for the 15th of March. Now, we talked about this quite a bit, but it is something which is very important to remember. We get these proper release dates from distributors, and they seem to be correct, and most of the time they end up actually being correct. But they don't give us a proper release date on the website until we get quite close to the release. They give us a release month, but then they kind of leave it hanging. And the reason for this is extremely simple. What they give us on the website is basically, look, we say March because we're aiming for March. And we're pretty sure we can hit March. We're not 100% sure about the exact date within March right now, but we've still given March the 15th to distributors as a date so that distributors can plan for this. The reason it's given to distributors, but it's not put on the official website, is extremely simple. It gives them leeway. They have to give the date to distributors to give them something to plan. They don't have to give the exact date to consumers. We don't need to know. March is good enough for us. As soon as they get to the point where they're then confident that March the 15th will be hit, they then give us a date of March the 15th. It's why I'm always extremely careful when I give you these dates. Because obviously we all know the distributor dates. I give you the distributor dates, but it's never locked in and guaranteed until we actually get to the point of it on the website. So, yeah, we have actually had the date of March the 15th for a while now. You've been planning for it. I've been planning for it. But now we've actually got it locked in. And the classic example I give you here is like RB01, which not only changed, this was Digimon set, that not only changed dates in terms of, you know, when it was actually being released, but they changed the whole makeup of the set based on community feedback from the distributor listing, which was weird, honestly, but that's a thing that actually happened. But now we do have proper official confirmation of March the 15th, which is rather lovely. It is coming. It is happening. I am hyped. And as I told you the other day, that means, of course, that the pre-release is going to be the week before that. So starting from March the 8th to March the 14th, at which point the 15th comes along and we actually get the proper release date. And we don't need to go into it now because I told you this the other day. But remember, at the pre-release, you can get yourself the pre-release pack, which gives you 2 random commons and uncommons with the pre-release stamp. You get yourself a Roanoa Zoro promo for attending the pre-release, and then there is a Roanoa Zoro winners promo. So that's all stuff going on at the pre-release. So we do have the confirmed release date here, and that's rather lovely. We also have the double pack. And this is important because we never know what the Don is going to be in the double pack. Well, now we do know what the Don is going to be in the double pack. And I believe, and as always, stop me in the comment section if I'm wrong about this, but I believe we've actually got like proper job full-on brand new Don, which has not yet been released in Japan. These double packs are becoming an absolute treasure trove for brand new Don, and it's honestly kind of awesome. But if you have a look there, you've got Sanji with Ivankov, and you've got Zoro with Mihawk, and obviously here, this is their training. This is them basically starting their training off during the time skip where everybody's off training in various places. And if you've read the manga What's the Anime, you'll know that Sanji was off training with Ivankov and Zoro was off training with Mihawk. So actually having these 2 Don cards here makes perfect sense. It's honestly kind of awesome. And we've got a lot of these Don now at this point. Like, we are really getting to the stage, and we saw it at the European finals, where a lot of players were literally just taking 10 different Don and just using them as their Don deck. Well, we've got a similar kind of thing going on here, and I am honestly just completely in favour of it. I think it's brilliant. over in OP-04. That was the first time we actually got one of these double packs. We got ourselves a couple of brand new Don, one with Don Quixote Rocinante, and as far as I'm concerned, the best one so far, of Crocodile just full-on skewering Luffy, which was honestly a bit mean, but it looks cool, honestly. And then we got the OP-05 one, where you've got kind of Luffy jumping around and Kaido looking all big and menacing, and yeah. Now we got this coming in here as well, and I love this. These Don cards cannot be that difficult to make, right? Because they're just taking artwork from the manga and whacking them on a card. And I'm not saying it doesn't take time and effort and skill and any of that, but I am saying that clearly it's not the same as a lot of other tasks, like, you know, getting a new artist to come in and do an alternate art for one of the cards. That is clearly a lot more effort than this, a lot more time, a lot more approval needed. Because if you're just using manga artwork, you've got to imagine the approval process is a little bit quicker and a little bit easier. And I just think this is brilliant. Because they don't need to do this. And they could just ignore this entirely. But yet they don't. We saw it with the Devil Fruit collection as well, where we got the tiny Luffy cutting his cheek. And then, you know, bigger Luffy looking a bit more imposing, with Crocodile there as well. And just the idea that they're just pumping out these products where they're just giving us a couple of Don, or, you know, one of a couple different Don, I just think is absolutely brilliant. Obviously, the double pack releases on March the 15th, and it's a usual thing, a great value. It contains 2 booster packs, a Don card featuring one of 2 new designs, and the packaging doubles as a card case. You pay $10, you get 2 packs, and you get yourself a Don. Yes, it is slightly more expensive than buying 2 packs if you just buy them at retail, but you're buying this for the cool Don and all of that, so go for it. There was a rumour, when the OP-04 one came out, there was a strong rumour going around that they actually have better pull rates than the regular packs. I have seen no proof of this. I did a video where I tested it, and I mean, look, it was incredibly unscientific with a tiny sample size, alright? But I found no proof of it. I still love that they're doing it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And I just hope they keep doing this forever. It is worth pointing out that we have already had a 4th double pack, which has gone and been officially revealed, which is coming out in June, which is the same release month as 500 Years in the Future, OP-07. So very, very, very... Okay, it's that, all right? I'm not going to say it's very likely. It's clearly that, all right? That's clearly what it is. So it seems like these double packs are here to stay, and that's really rather lovely. And this is getting pretty good at this point. Like, we've got the pre-release for OP-06 all kind of locked in and confirmed. We've got the release date now properly confirmed. We've got the double pack properly confirmed. And remember, when it comes to the set as a whole, we know what we're getting ourselves in for because it's going to be the same as a Japanese set. We actually revealed at the European finals, we revealed that the super rares are going to be the Zoro and the Sanji, which is lovely. We know that the manga rare is going to be Zoro, and this might be my favourite of the manga rares yet. We know that we got those special rare cards featuring, you know, like Rebecca's going to be one of the big ones. The 10-drop Big Mum is going to be one of the big ones. There is a So-So Sugar, which is just absolutely stunning and adorable, and I love it. We know who the leaders are going to be. We know there's going to be an Uta leader, which a lot of people are going to be happy about. We know there's going to be Hody Jones, Perona, who is by far the only one I'm going to play. I'm way more excited about this than anything else. This is the one that I'm going to play. We got ourselves a Yamato leader, not for the first time. We've got ourselves a Vinsmoke Reiju leader, which is very rather cool. And we know we got ourselves a Gecko Moria. And as a side note, remember, these are the same kind of design as the manga heads. But they're technically not manga heads because they're brand new artwork. They're not actually taken from the manga. We know there's going to be an Akira Igawa Shanks, which I am definitely super excited about. And we know that as well as getting a leader, Perona is getting a super rare with an alternate art as well, which incidentally are also very, very much big chase cards of mine from the set. We also know that OP-06 is going to shake up the meta quite nicely. At the moment, it is the Sakazuki show with a bunch of other decks vying to try and be relevant. And look, we all know that Anel won the North American finals, so it's not like Sakazuki is unbeatable. But if we look at the results in the OP-05 meta, it's very clear that it's the best deck by a mile. Whereas when we get the OP-06 meta, Perona is like absolutely legit, and Gecko Moria is absolutely legit, and the metagame just opens up really nicely, and that is going to be lovely. OP-06 is a set about which it is worth getting very, very excited, and yeah, get down to a pre-release. Pick up some packs. This is my entire goal here. And then get hyped about it. Maybe pick up some double packs. Get some new Don. OP-06 is going to be a good set. And we've known for a while what the set is going to entail. Because we get the same sets as Japan. We get bigger booster packs and more cards in. That's a cultural thing. But we know what the set as a whole is going to be. But now we got confirmation of the stuff we were missing. Although, do remember we are getting that Nami Treasure Rare, which is different. It was not in the Japanese version of OP-06. It is a new thing which we're getting that Japan never did. So, yes, we are getting the same set, but there is exactly one difference, and that is that we are getting a Treasure Rare Nami that, for some reason, Japan just never did. Why? No idea. But it's coming, and that's important. Right, that's what you need to know, ladies and gentlemen, and now it's over to you guys. Tell me how hyped you are for OP-06. Tell me if you're going to be picking up this double pack. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.